Greetings to you. My name is Harold Bernard Muhammad. I am a researcher, writer, author, and lecturer. My book, the first ever, is entitled The Miseducation of the Black Educator. Who educates the black educator and why? We have borrowed from the title of Dr. Carter G. Woodson's book, The Miseducation of the Negro. That book covers all spectrums of black life. I thought that it would be very helpful to us as a people to write a series of books that really might that theme down to general disciplines, occupations, and professions. The book, The Miseducation of the Black Educator, is for everyone. However, we address the black educator because the black educator has so much time with our children. We say, who, as a doctor, would come to the patient, look at the patient's stomach, knee, or any other extremity or any other part of the body and begin to admonish that particular part of the body because it had contracted some disease or fallen ill due to some virus. The doctor, if he or she is a good doctor, would address the patient's head. And in addressing the head being responsible for the maintenance and the security and the upkeep of the body. So we don't want to look at our community, look at our young students, and talk about how they're underachievers, or why is the dropout rate in the high schools in particular so large. What we want to do is address the leadership. So we're talking to black educators, we're talking to black professional and business people, we're talking to the black clergy, we're talking to everyone who considers themselves a leader or is considered to be a leader by others. And plus, the masses of our people can gain knowledge from this particular work. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad is a supreme educator. He has said, I want to teach you. Then he went on to give us teachings that brought us from darkness into light. As a matter of fact, that is the root meaning of the word educate. It's from a Latin root, and it means to lead from darkness into light, to guide out of, or to bring up. And when we are results oriented, when we look at what education in America has done for or to our people, we've got to ask the question, are we getting the desired results? In the book, The Miseducation of the Black Educator, we discuss the root of a true and proper education. And we know that if you leave God out of that equation, then what you're going to have is a mess. And that the end result of that mess is what we see in society today. I'm an educated doctor, or an educated attorney, or an educated whatever. I'm a chemist, I'm a botanist, I'm an engineer. Yet, no character has developed. The moral fiber is weak, and we cannot connect the dots in our community to see how we are in our skills and our professions are interdependent on one another. So someone else benefits on a continuous basis from the skills, the training, and the education that we have. I may be a doctor and make a lot of money for my family and put my children through college and buy a big house on the hill, but I can't offer too much to my people because there's some missing ingredients that I know nothing about. So the book addresses those missing ingredients: a thorough knowledge of self, a thorough knowledge of God, and a thorough understanding of who we are as we relate to one another. This will bring about unity and a God-centered education. And that God-centered education, we can accomplish not what we will, but we can accomplish as we will, whatever we need as a people, be it farmland, be it food processing plants, be it farms to harvest fish, or farms to harvest fruits and vegetables. We can be very, very successful once we get out of the educational way of this old world that is a culture of death and a culture of darkness, and look to ourselves, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan carries on the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He has set up universities of Islam all over this country. And we say universities of Islam because a university is actually a place where you go to study the knowledge, wisdom, secrets of the universe that the universe has for you, if you will, but study to extract it. So you can have a university under a tree. A child does not have to wait until it gets 16 or 17 or 18 years old to go to some place called a university. You can have a university at pre-K if they're learning the knowledge of the universe. And this is the benefit that we get from the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his number one student, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So the book, The Miseducation of the Black Educator, is a must-read for all of us. It has over 300 pages of research, documentation, and of course the words that I have learned as a nearly 40-year student of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and helper of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Thank you.